All right, welcome back for part two of our player interview here on BLITZ. I'm Brian Carter at Lumpkin County High School. Another pair of state champions. How's that sound? That sounds pretty amazing, right? And the big trophy right here. So we have Kate Jackson, Mary Mullinax, two of the star players on the Lady Indians team. So congratulations, first of all, on your state championship. That's amazing. And happy birthday today when we're recording this to Kate Jackson. So
Thank you.
that's pretty awesome. Didn't even know that till I got here. But what does it feel like for you to hold that title now as a state champion?
It feels great, and it feels like all of our work finally paid off.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we wanted when we were younger, it's finally here, and it just feels great.
And Mary, for you, how long was this a dream? I know that obviously since you've been in the program at the varsity level, that's been something you wanted to achieve, but how long in your life has it been to, I want to win a state championship, and what was it like to see that, like Kate said, come to fruition?
Well, I feel like as a kid, like every kid's dream is like, oh, I want to win a state championship. And so when I was young, like we were all on travel ball teams together, and then we started, we did park and rec before that, and then we've just grown up, and we actually, in like middle school, we won like tournaments together.
Okay.
And then when Coach Dallas came, he started to change the program around because our program before he was here, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
And so then we had Isabel and Kinsey and Madison Eccles, and with them, like, it was like, oh, like, we can do this. Like, we're building our program. Like, one day we're gonna win a state championship. And then we finally did that this year.
So I didn't realize most of the team has played together for how long?
I don't know, maybe.
Like since the beginning, like during park and rec, most of us were on the same teams, like for regular park and rec season, which we were like 8 or 9 years old.
Wow.
And then we made all-stars, all of us did, and almost our entire team that's on our team right now was on the all-star team.
That's amazing.
We won the state championship for park and rec 2 years in a row.
Okay, and so at any point did that come up as a conversation, like, hey, one day when we're in high school, we want to do this? No?
I mean, I don't really know if it came up, but I feel like we all
was
like
a thought.
You knew it was there, right? So you knew what you were capable of. That's pretty amazing, though. You don't see that too often. So both of you had this unique perspective, too, because part of your high school career has been cut short due to injury. So, Kate, for you last year, it's just heartbreaking to see that, I mean, you would be out there fired up for the team, but you couldn't actually be out there on the court with them. What was it like? How did you grow as a player through that? And then how much did that kind of take a while to get to where you were 100% for this season?
It was challenging for me, and it helped me grow as a player by the fact I was able to support my team even if I'm not the one out there. It helps you become a better teammate. And I'm a big fan of everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And I felt like there was a reason behind it, like now we're winning state. Like there's some type of reasoning, and I felt like I needed to go through that. It just helped me overall, I felt like.
That's a great perspective there, because not many people would be able to say that. And Mary, for you had a little bit of a different journey, but I think you're further removed from the injury, but how do you feel like that changed who you are as a player?
So when I was injured, it was freshman year, and I was awfully young, and it was devastating to me. But I think from the sideline, you learn so much more. Like Kate said, you learn to be a better teammate. You slow the game down, and then when you come back, you're just so much more appreciative of able to be out there, because you take for granted what you have.
That's huge. I couldn't say that any better. I've seen many people that's the number one thing. They come back with this perspective of like, I get to be here. I get to go to practice.
Yeah.
I get to play a game, and they don't take it for granted. And like you said, you become like another coach on the floor, which definitely helps anybody. So, Kate, let's go back to games tied up in the state championship with 47 seconds to go. Everybody's on pins and needles, and you come down with a game-winning bucket with like 36 seconds left on the clock. What did that feel like? What's going through your mind when you hit that game winner?
Well, Sierra's pass was great. That was such a good pass from her. For some reason something wasn't going on in my mind at all. Like I wasn't thinking about really anything. I just wanted to win. And then Sierra made that great pass, and then I pump faked because I thought she was going to try to block it, but she didn't. And then I just made the layup, and then Mary hit the 2 free throws that sealed it overall. Yeah,
well, it's probably good you weren't thinking too much about the moment. You're just doing what you've been programmed to do, right? I mean, you've been doing it all season long. But what did it feel like right after you hit it? I mean, that had to feel pretty good, right?
Well, I was kind of a little bit worried still, I guess.
Yeah, because there was still time.
Yeah, there was time for them to score. So, I was like, we got to get back on defense. They cannot score at all.
Can't let them score. And then you sealed the deal at the charity stripe. So talk about what's going through your mind there. Is it kind of the same thing? You weren't really thinking too much about it? Or I know that's a little different because all eyes are on you and you're kind of by yourself, really, in a way. Did that creep into your mind at all? Were you worried about the free throws?
Well, so throughout the game, I was not playing my usual game, and I was saying I'm not nervous, but I think I really was. But when it came down to like the free throws, my dad has always told me, he was like, free throws are free, you have to make them. And so I don't know, I just like all the practice of just shooting free throws, I just didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Just muscle memory at that point, I guess, after you've shot that many. So. Yeah, that was incredible. I never would have made it any of those shots because I would have been thinking too much about it. But Kate, talk about the Cross Creek last year, Final Four. We all know how that went down. They hit the game-winning buzzer beater to keep you at home and keep you out of the championship game. How much of this year was kind of fueled from that? And from your perspective, it's got to be a little bit different because you had to watch that unfold. You weren't on the court last year. But what was it like to go into their gym and kind of make them just as disappointed as y'all were last year?
Well, everybody, like even though I wasn't on the court, I think everybody in that gym felt it. Like that was such a hard loss. But whenever we went in their gym and we won, I felt like we were getting revenge for maybe Kenzie and Isabella who didn't get the chance to play that state championship game or that game to beat them. And
yeah, probably felt pretty good. I mean, aside from the state title game win, that had to feel like probably the best one of the season, maybe. I don't know.
It felt like the big one.
So, Mary, for you, the team seems to always have, ever since Coach Dowse has been here, it's been a motto that you kind of cling to and adopt. This year was play 32. I think most people can figure out 32 minutes in a game, but what is the true meaning of that and how much did you all as a team rally behind it?
So last year we made it to the Final Four, and so our motto this year was play 32. And like you said, it means 32 minutes in a game, but also the maximum games you can play in a season is 32. And sadly, we only got to play 31, but like we still accomplished our goal. So Coach Dowse made like a trail thing, and each game, like he would mark off each one like a. We got that one taken care of and we're on to the next one. Cool. So like one game at a time. So that way at the end we'd play 32 and we did. Well, we played 31. But
31, but hey, like you said, you achieved the ultimate goal. So you can't control a lot of stuff in between. So, but congratulations, girls, on your state championship. That's amazing. I know you were probably like pinch me. I don't know if that's real, but congrats again.
Thank you. Thank you.